everybody, welcome to another Nephilim Builds. It's Pride Month and we're going to celebrate by making various LGBT characters in media. Today we're going to seal breeches and steal breeches as Sera from Dragon Age Inquisition. The joke is funnier if you can read it. As always, keep in mind that these videos are about capturing the spirit of the character rather than capturing their abilities perfectly. With that said, let's start with ability scores. Using the standpoint array, we'll put the 15 to dexterity. We need to shoot a bow while backflipping. After that, we'll put the 14 to charisma. She's really good at pissing people off. Next is the 13 in wisdom. The trick to a masterful prank is inciting your victim. We'll put the 12 in constitution for HP and then the 10 to strength. We'll dump intelligence. Sera's kind of stupid. Almost as stupid as the romance ending if the elvish inquisitor doesn't denounce her gods. That is the only thing I don't like about romancing Sera. For race, we're going to go with Wood Elf, putting our increases into wisdom, charisma, and dexterity. We'll also get dark vision of 60 feet, perception, fey ancestry, and trance, as well as elvish weapons, fleet of foot, and mask of the wild. We'll also speak common and elvish. We'll take the criminal background to become a red Jenny, getting criminal contact, deception, stealth, thieves, tools, and dice. Moving on to class, we're going to start off as a bard. Don't worry, the rogue is coming, I just don't want intelligence saves. Instead, we'll get dexterity and charisma saves and pick performance, acrobatics, and sleight of hand. We'll also be proficient with light armor and bard weapons as well as the lute, which she actually has in her room. We'll also take the yarding for another lute adjacent instrument and the bagpipes, since that would be the most annoying instrument. I'm kidding, the bagpipes are a beautiful instrument when played by someone who knows what they're doing. At level 1, we'll get bardic inspiration and 2 cantrips, taking friends and vicious mockery to piss people off. I'll also get 4 spells, taking sleep for knockout powder, cure wounds for a healing potion, and healing word for healing mist. We'll also take silvery barbs to piss people off some more. Next, we're going to multiclass to ranger, getting medium armor, shields, and all weapons, as well as insight. We get favored enemy, picking humans and elves, as well as deft explorer, picking acrobatics for canny. We'll also speak dwarvish, draconic, and giant. At level 2, we'll get our fighting style, picking archery, as well as 2 spells, taking hunter's mark for some pincushion and hail of thorns for leaping shot. We'll get the backflip in a bit. At level 3, we'll get primeval awareness and our ranger conclave, taking hunter. We'll choose colossus slayer for our hunter's prey for more pincushion and take entangle for barbed spike caltrops. We're now gonna multiclass to rogue, getting investigation. At level 1, we get sneak attack, thieves cant, and expertise in stealth and sleight of hand. At level 2, we get cunning action, and at level 3, we get steady aim for full draw. We'll also get a roguish archetype, taking scout for skirmisher. This will be the backflip part of leaping shot. We'll also get proficiency and expertise in nature and survival. Back to bard, at level 2, we get jack of all trades, song of rest, and magical inspiration. We'll also take long strider for some speed. At level 3, we'll get our bard college, taking the college of lore for cutting words to piss people off some more. We'll also take proficiency with animal handling, athletics, and persuasion, and expertise in perception and insight. We'll also take shatter for an explosive arrow. At level 4, we'll take the gift of the gem dragon feed, bumping charisma and getting telekinetic reprisal. I've been trying forever to figure out what to use for the Tempest's flask of fire, so Fizzbins was a godsend for me. We'll also take Blade Ward to fill a slot and invisibility to stealth. At level 5, we'll get D8 inspiration and Font of Inspiration and take enemies abound for a confusion grenade. At level 6, we'll get counter charm and some magical secrets. We'll take haste for a flask of lightning and armor of Agathes for the flask of frost. We now have all of our flasks. We'll also take mass healing word for a better healing mist. Back to rogue, at level 4, we'll raise our dexterity, and at level 5, we'll get uncanny dodge. At level 6, we'll get expertise in persuasion and deception, and at level 7, we'll get evasion. Back to bard, at level 7, we'll take greater invisibility for clinging shadows, and at level 8, we'll cap our dexterity and take enhance ability. At level 9, we'll get D8 song of rest and take mass cure wounds for the best healing mist. Lastly, at level 10, we'll get D10 inspiration and expertise in athletics and animal handling. With animal handling like that, we should be able to nab some bees. Just in time for some more magical secrets, which we'll use to take insect plague for a jar of bees. We'll also take seal wind strike for 1,000 cuts and true strike to fill the slot. Now that we're level 20, we finally have our modifiers. For inventory, we'll take a longbow and a component patch, which we'll call our grenade belt. We'll also take a set of studded leather armor, which will make our AC 17. Our movement speed is 35 and our average HP is 102 with 3d10 and 17d8 hit dice. And with that, we are done. Now what can this build do? To start, we've got lots of damage dice with Sneak Attack, Colossus Slayer, and Hunter's Mark. We've also got some control and healing options, a bunch of skill proficiencies, and we're difficult to pin down. And with a combination of Armor of Agathis and Telekinetic Reprisal, anyone unfortunate enough to corner us in melee is gonna get hurt. For weaknesses, we've got 2 spellcasting scores, and neither of them are capped. We also dumped intelligence and were 1 stub toe away from power word kill range. Weaknesses aside, Sera was never an agreeable girl. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to support my channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. $1 a month gives you 2-day early access to my videos, a chance to vote for future characters, and access to all of my homebrew content. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next time when I make Bing Chu from the Scum Villain self-saving system.